Good morning, Paul Case here. I was watching Brock's talking about top links on tractors. It's Thursday, December 8th. It looks kind of foggy out there, but I believe that's actually rain. It's been raining here off and on all night, mostly on. You can see water standing out in the drive. I wanted to talk to you real quick about weight and feed stuff. So another little lesson in math. Nobody talks about this anymore, and I wanted to bring up a point about math in ranching. There's some terms that people use that is not hardly ever talked about, and one of them is it's defined as CWT, which is sentinel weight is the best definition I could find. I always thought it meant cart weight, but it's not. And what it is 100 pounds. CWT, when you see that, it equals 100 pounds. And they actually sell cattle at all stockyards is on the CWT measure. I only first noticed this. Most of the market reports have come out and say dollars instead of dollars and cents. And when they do dollar and cents, it would be per pound, but they would go all dollars. Sometimes when they sell them big lots, they'd sell them on what would amount to be in half a cent at a time if they was selling like 100 calves or whatever. And so that's something a person have to get used to in agriculture. And for the most part, there's never anything said about it that when you see that CWT, it equals 100 pounds. And a lot of the people want to say that math don't have anything to do with ranching. It's just going out and feeding cows every day. But all of these measurements here on these feedstuffs, and I'm using that really loosely because some of them are not really feedstuffs, are by bushel. And when they buy them at the elevator, anybody that sells them and know that they buy them by the bushel. But if you look, the bushel of stuff doesn't weigh the same. A person who's used to hauling a load of corn these days on a tractor trailer outfit's going to get 900 to 1,000 bushels probably on their semi, and then if they go to trying to haul that much in oats, they wouldn't be able to get a load because there wouldn't be room enough for 60,000 pounds of oats, because oats only weighs a little bit more than half of what corn does. So there's a lot of math to be had there. And you say, well, why is that? That's all grain farmer stuff. Well, no, that's all feed stuff, because they buy that stuff by the bushel, and then when you buy feed from an elevator, they sell it to you by the pound, generally by the hundredweight. A lot of people buy it by the bag anymore, and I find that the more times they change the name of it, the higher the price gets. And so me being a rancher, I would rather go buy shelled corn out of a field and make it into my own feed, adding my own feedstuffs to it. Probably come out with a better feed than what I can buy by the 100 pounds or by the ton. Ton is another measurement that they don't say much about. Now this is all in pounds, US pounds, and there are conversions all over the internet you can find to make that into liters and whatever else measurements. But the reason that each of those feedstuffs weigh less is because of density, and they measure it by a volume, and that volume is a bushel or 1.25 square feet. They also measure fertilizer that same way by the bushel, which makes it even more complicated when you go to set up a fertilizer buggy, because you have to set it up by the chart. There's a lot of math in ranching. I got to go do some math today. I've got hungry calves standing out here waiting on me to feed them, and I'm going to feed each pen almost 100 pounds today. 300 pounds of grain feed for, is that right? 300 pounds? I'm thinking it was more than that. It may have been more than that. I'll have to look that over again. I'm thinking it was 100 pounds per pen's what I've been trying to feed, but I don't got no scale. Mine is all on the eyeball scale. And you have to keep your eye on the bottom line when you're using the eyeball scale. Anyway, maybe we'll do something more interesting the rest of today, but this has been talking about math and ranching. If you can't make the numbers work, the rest of it won't work. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye.